Hey, English learners. Welcome back to Daily Sentence Practice. Today, we practice a sentence you can use when you need help from someone near you. Our sentence is simple, useful, and very real. Listen now. I asked the neighbor for help. I asked the neighbor for help. Now repeat the full sentence after me. I asked the neighbor for help. Good. Say it again, a little smoother. I asked the neighbor for help. Nice. This sentence is useful when you need help with a box, a bag, a door, or a small problem at home. Let's understand the meaning. I asked the neighbor for help. The neighbor is a person who lives near you. You need help. So you talk to the neighbor. Maybe you are carrying a box. Maybe the box is heavy. You say, "Can you help me?" Later, you tell someone, "I asked the neighbor for help." This sentence talks about the past. The action already happened. I asked the neighbor for help. Say the meaning with your voice. I needed help, so I talked to the neighbor. Great. Now say the sentence again. I asked the neighbor for help. Now we will build the sentence in small parts. I asked. I asked. Good. I asked means I talked to someone because I wanted something. Repeat this part. The neighbor. The neighbor. Good. The neighbor is the person near your home. Repeat this part. For help. For help. Very good. Now connect these parts. I asked the neighbor. Now connect the last part. I asked the neighbor for help. Excellent. Keep the rhythm simple. I asked the neighbor for help. Not too fast. I asked the neighbor for help. The pattern is subject, asked, the neighbor, for help. The subject is the person who asks. Today, we only change the subject. The rest of the sentence stays the same. I asked the neighbor for help. He asked the neighbor for help. She asked the neighbor for help. We asked the neighbor for help. They asked the neighbor for help. Good. Same pattern, only the subject changes. Listen to the base sentence again. I asked the neighbor for help. Repeat it. I asked the neighbor for help. Now change one word at a time. Change the subject from I to he. He asked the neighbor for help. Change the subject from he to she. She asked the neighbor for help. Change the subject from she to we. We asked the neighbor for help. Change the subject from we to they. They asked the neighbor for help. Change the subject from they to my sister. My sister asked the neighbor for help. Change the subject from my sister to my friend. My friend asked the neighbor for help. Change the subject from my friend to the new tenant. The new tenant asked the neighbor for help. Nice work. You are controlling the sentence. The verb stays asked. The person is still the neighbor. The reason is still for help. Only the subject changes. Let's do a faster round. I asked the neighbor for help. He asked the neighbor for help. She asked the neighbor for help. We asked the neighbor for help. They asked the neighbor for help. Mini quiz time. I will give you a subject. You say the full sentence before I answer. The sentence pattern is: subject asked the neighbor for help. Ready? Your subject is she. Say the full sentence. She asked the neighbor for help. Good. Next subject. Your subject is they. Say the full sentence. They asked the neighbor for help. Nice. Next prompt. Your subject is my friend. My friend asked the neighbor for help. Great. Last quiz prompt. Your subject is we. Say the full sentence. We asked the neighbor for help. Very good. Your mouth is learning the shape. Now repeat after me. Keep your voice relaxed. I asked the neighbor for help. He asked the neighbor for help. She asked the neighbor for help. We asked the neighbor for help. They asked the neighbor for help. My sister asked the neighbor for help. My friend asked the neighbor for help. The new tenant asked the neighbor for help. Great. Now a natural speed round. I asked the neighbor for help. We asked the neighbor for help. My friend asked the neighbor for help. Now, it is your turn. Imagine you are in your apartment hallway. You have a box. The box is a little heavy. You talk to the neighbor. Then you tell a friend what happened. Your turn. I asked the neighbor for help. Good. Now choose a new subject. Use he, she, we, they, my sister, or my friend. Say your own sentence now. Nice. Let's try with a blank. Blank asked the neighbor for help. Good. You can say, my sister asked the neighbor for help. Or you can say, they asked the neighbor for help. One more time with your own subject. Excellent speaking practice. Write one sentence in the comments using today's pattern. Start with a subject. Then write, asked the neighbor for help. You can write, my friend asked the neighbor for help. Or write your own true sentence. Nice work today. You asked, you practiced, and you spoke out loud. Keep speaking, enjoy your day, and I will see you in the next practice.